in Fortnite. And good evening, guys. I am just trying to wait for the moment till my face stops pixelating, probably because I've seen most of my videos, and that is how they start off with the pixelating face that I have going on for a few minutes, and after that it settles down, just like Arsenal finally settled down under Mikel Arteta, and we won the FA Cup. So at the back of that FA Cup, we are here, and at the back of a lot of FPL shows, we are here as well. So I have with me two guests. One of them is Simpy, the guy who hosts the FPL shows and a lot more on his channel. So before I go ahead, I would like to give him a shout out. Simpy, where can people find you and what are you planning for the channel now?
Oh yeah, cheers for having me on, Nitesh, and big up John. Yeah, so my channel, Twitter and Instagram is just here, Simpy141. And yeah, I'm doing all sorts on my channel now, some gaming, some football related stuff, and then when the new season does start in a month's time, just over a month's time, we'll be doing a lot more fantasy shows again, just like we did before. So yeah, please come over and say hi.
Just before I go on towards John, how many leagues did you end up winning finally?
Oh, I'll have to check, but it was, I think,
Approximately?
probably like 6. I think 5 or 6. I managed to keep the lead in all those other ones.
If YouTube didn't have a copyright policy or a problem, then I would probably play John Cena's music every time you entered the entered the podcast. The champ is here. But yes, coming on to John, talking about champions, a Liverpool fan, and he's been doing a lot of Fortnite, and I mean the game Fortnite and nothing else. And yes, we were earlier doing a short stream on his channel as well, and I've been doing a few streams with Simpy. Yes, I downloaded Fortnite literally yesterday on my phone, and I can tell you that Fortnite on phone is shit, absolutely shit. But yes, coming to John, and as I said, champions Liverpool. John, I know Liverpool are not in the Champions League, but before I get into that and I start cracking more Liverpool jokes, where can people find you and what kind of content can they find on your channel?
So yeah, you can find me on _Rebonite on Twitch. I'll be doing I'm basically doing gaming streams, and for the moment, I've kind of paused on the football content for now, but hopefully I can get back to it. But yeah, and at @Rebonite on Twitter.
Yeah, I guess finally John and Liverpool are on in the same mode, that is the holiday mode, and the season is actually over for them and they can take a well-deserved break. But yes, and as I said, we have been doing some great streams related to Fortnite with the both of them, and probably we'll be playing more and more Fortnite because at least that's what Ozil does at our club. So if he does it, we can do it too. And I saw one of the videos on Fortnite was referenced with respect to the Mesut Ozil scarf that Simpy has.
Yeah, I thought
And
put
I
in the
could
title.
see, yeah, and I think that was the one you were telling me that got the maximum views, the Mesut Ozil scarf video.
Yeah. Because some people came and said,
Was
"Where's
that the one,
Ozil?"
or was it some other one?
There was one of them. It was one of them.
It was clickbait by Simpy. Simpy doing clickbait. But yes, let's get into the few things that we have to cover. And if you see the description of the video, it says special guest Europa League. Apart from obviously special guest Poon, which was obviously quite evident, which keeps happening on when we do streams. But yes, the Europa League. So Manchester United and Inter Milan are two of the big teams that are playing today. So I know it's going to be more or less, I think, according to most of the fans who watch English football, they probably feel that it's going to be Wolves and United who are like the favorites. But there are some other teams as well. Inter Milan is there, Sevilla is there. There are a few other teams. So talking about today's game, what do you guys think? It's final to United. You guys feel that it's going to be an easy game for them and they will just go through with another 3-0 or 4-0 win?
Yeah, they're playing Lask, aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't know that much about Lask, but
Yeah.
I think when the draw was announced, it was like, oh, it's another easy win. So I'm just gonna have a look at Oh wait, the first leg they won 5-0.
Yeah, that's what you said. Yeah, I'm up already.
Yeah, I think that's
final.
Yeah, they're through.
Yeah, I mean, well, I've seen some United fans saying that they might get a silly draw because they're going to change the whole team basically. and they don't perform well when you change the whole team, do you? So there might be a silly draw, or there might be a boring 1 or 2-0. That would be my guess.
Okay, and if I had to ask you guys, because I and Simpy are Arsenal fans, and John is a Liverpool fan. So, who do you think will win the Europa League? So, let's start off with John. John, who do you think will win the Europa League?
Well, I won't
Or
say United.
whom would you back to win the Europa League?
You know, the most likely choice would be United,
So,
but I'm going to go for Inter
yeah.
just to go against it.
Okay, and Simpy, who do you think will win the Europa League?
Like you said, there's some good teams in there. There's Inter, Man United, Leverkusen, Sevilla, Roma, Wolves. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go for Man United. I don't want them to win it, but I've got a feeling they could win it. It'll be Man United and Inter would be the two I'd back, and then maybe a little vote for Wolves as well. I think Wolves have got a good chance, but yeah, I think it'll be Man United or Inter.
You don't think that Sevilla has a chance of winning it?
Nah, I don't think they'll. I think they'll get it far, but I don't think they'll make it that far. It just depends how. I'm not too sure how the draw's working. Like if they're going to be another draw, or if it's the tree branches, if they've already been made.
Okay, that's fair enough. Anyways, let's get rid of the Europa League now, and let's focus at the main task in hand. And I know that John hasn't been playing the Champions League
No.
fantasy tournament, or he hasn't even. I think he just told me that he's not even aware about it. So probably we can start off with what Simpy and I have up for grabs, and we can probably see Simpy's team first. If Simpy, you can share your screen, because I think you have the team out of which you made before the pandemic, and I think some of your matches have already been played. I just made a new team today because this season I don't think I did make a team, or if I did, I did not take it seriously. So if you can zoom in a bit on that team, I can probably put it forward as well.
Okay,
so can you go through your team and quickly give the reasons why you chose the players?
Can you see my screen? Because
If you
I'm
can
not
zoom
using
in a
two
bit,
monitors.
that will be better.
Okay, yeah, I'm not using two monitors today,
Okay.
so I've just got the one. So I don't know if it's
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
this is my
it's fine
team
now.
that
It's
I've had.
better now. Yeah.
Obviously, because I've not played it, and I basically made my team and then let it ride. So I've got players like Koulibaly that's injured. I've got players like Tagliafico, David, Promes, Ajax are knocked out. Inter, as we know, they're in the Europa League. So Martinez there doesn't work out. But the players I've got in there was obviously Lewandowski, and I captained him pretty much every week because everyone knows what he's like. Points pretty much every single game. He's an insane player. Backline, I had Robertson again, a player who's knocked out. I think actually at this stage, this might be this isn't a later week, but I've played a couple, as you can see. So this is probably this is the most up to date one. So as you can see, Martinez knocked out, Robertson knocked out, David knocked out, Koulibaly injured, Promes and Tagliafico gone. So the players I've got in there ready to play in the next coming days is Lewandowski again, captained him just like normal because he's just insane. Then Benzema and Kroos, I think Man City are definitely going to score some goals in this game. They're going to be on the hunt back for it. Whether they'll do it or not, that's another question. Jorginho, I think I just had him in because he was a cheap option, and now because of all these, I've had to sub him in. Di Maria again, PSG got through after turning that deficit around against Dortmund, and he's another player who was on good form before the whole pandemic. Navas again, I've got Szczesny on the bench, but I've been playing Navas, he's done okay. And then Otamendi in the back line just because Man City had some fairly easy group fixtures as well. But apart from that, I don't even know how to actually make transfers on this. So all you can do really is make subs. So I've had to substitute players out and then change my formation and stuff. But I don't actually know how it quite works, to be honest. The UCL fantasy, it's something I'll probably look into more next season when I can do it from the start.
You are using a laptop, right? You are currently using a laptop. If you go on top, I think there is the option of transfers. I just made mine.
So I got total 88 points. I don't know if it's is it overview and then So I got like make subs.
Yeah, go to make
After the
substitutions.
last 16, you get unlimited transfers.
Yep, and this is what can help other people as well who are probably looking to make the team. I think
So
after
like,
every elimination round as well, you get I think 16. You get unlimited subs. I think there is a wild card after every round as well,
okay, I
if I
quite like
remember right.
this, where it tells you, yeah, team players that have been eliminated and players that are suspended. Oh yes, I can't even use my Jorginho. So he must have got a yellow card in the first leg. Yeah, so you can see points total. It's not very good. But yeah, I don't know if there is any transfers here for me. I don't know
I
if I've
don't
got.
think.
You have
I
to
think
wait.
because
You have to wait till this bit. Yeah.
because you already started off and the game week is going on. I think that is why you're not able to make transfers right now. You'll be
Oh
able
yeah,
to make the
true.
transfers after the game week is done. Because right now you had started off the game week, but I could do it because I just made a new team this week
Yeah,
for
that'll
my
be.
competition. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be why then, won't it? Yeah, because obviously PSG got their first leg, their second leg against
Yeah.
Dortmund done, but everyone else is still.
Yep.
Oh, I had Robertson as well, and he got knocked out. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
And one more thing I would like to add for everyone who's watching and who will watch this video is that substitutions can be made in between the game week as well. That is a difference in FPL and the Champions League fantasy. Right now, Simpy can remove some of his players and bring in some of his benched players if he feels that the other player may perform better. Before they play, there can be substitute made during the time of the game week as well. Like, say, suppose Simpy has Tony Cruz, and even though all three of his substitutes are eliminated, suppose if De Jong was still in there and he was fit, he could have replaced Tony Cruz before the game. You are allowed to make substitutes before the actual match of those players happens, and you can change your formation a bit, I guess, as well. So that all those things can be done in between game week as well. Anyways, so coming on to my team, if Simpy you can share the team I just made today.
Yeah, sure. Give me 1 sec. Can you cancel share screen so I can load it up?
Okay, sure. I thought you would share it from this through Twitter, but no worries.
Yeah, I will do it.
You do it from Twitter?
Yeah, can you just make it so it's just one screen because I don't know what I've got open in the background.
Okay, 1 sec. I'll remove it. You can add it again quickly. No problem.
Yeah, 1 sec. I just need to grab it.
Yeah. So, John, you will really
I literally just made a team right now while we were talking. So
you will really like my team as well. Okay, so here it is. Simpy, if you can zoom in on it.
Yeah, 1 sec. I'm just gonna open it up.
John will totally love my front three.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. I didn't even look at it yet as well.
Ronaldo, Messi, Lewandowski. Lewandowski is the captain. Alphonso Davies, Gnabry, and Coman are the three midfielders. I think Alphonso Davies, who plays as a left back, I think he is, and he's played here as a winger. So I got him in as well. And Kevin De Bruyne is in the team. I had Sterling, but then Sterling was too costly, and Sterling does not like European football. Then Kimmich, Walker, and Zinchenko. I wasn't too sure about Zinchenko whether he'll play or not. I wanted Varane because I thought Varane will probably score a goal, but no money. And the keeper, Edison. So I have predicted Bayern whitewash. They destroy Chelsea again. Ronaldo does what he does best. Messi does what he does best. Lewandowski does what he does best. That is my prediction. With respect to City, I am hoping Zinchenko and Walker will play because Walker plays in the crucial games and the big games. Kevin De Bruyne will obviously play. They want to win. Edison will obviously play. Then, if you look at my bench, I think none of my players will be playing. So I have, apart from maybe Khedira. So what I've done is I've kept two players that were cheap to me. The only probable change that I'll make to this team will be like maybe I will switch Khedira from sub number 3 to sub number 1. I think nothing more. And my keeper will not play. Edison will be the keeper who will be playing. Apart from that, as I said, the other two players, I'm not focused about them as well. I am hoping that everyone in my playing 11 will play and they will deliver. So I think that league, which will start soon, and it is a road track based event, I will be pushing in this team. If I can push it into it and we can join the league, I think I'll be pushing this team. Otherwise, if they start from the next game week, that works for me as well, because I think there will be unlimited changes and you get a wild card every time there is a knockout stage and you can make any number of changes. So that is that. John, if you can probably send Simpy a screenshot of your team, or you can share your team. We can have your team next. And
Yeah, sure.
talisman will definitely be Messi, Ronaldo, and Lewandowski up front. Those three guys. And Lewandowski is the captain because Chelsea has been poor. They have been pathetic, and they have so many injuries now. Aspilicueta, one of their main defenders and captain, is injured. He's not going to be there. I think the other guy who's injured is Kovacic. Pedro is out as well. Pedro out for 6 or 8 months. I think it was 6 months. So Pedro will now probably wake up at Roma, and they have a lot of problems. N'Golo Kante may not be fit again. So I think it's Bayern's tie to lose unless Chelsea can do a Liverpool or something. I think they're going home. So
Yeah.
John has shared his team now, the team that he instantly made, and John got into the action. John, if you can zoom in a bit so that it can be
Yeah.
a bit clear for everyone who watches it,
Is
and
that enough? Yeah.
if you can zoom
Yeah,
it
except the
once more.
cookies.
Yep. Okay, that will be fine. Yeah. Now, if you can go through your team and tell us about the team.
Yeah, so Jan Oblak in goal because I still think Atletico are gonna keep doing well. So I've kept him in goal. I've got Marquinhos, Kyle Walker, Bernat, and Kimmich because basically I don't watch a lot of these teams, so a lot of them are based on points so far. And then I've gone for Thomas Partey, Gnabry, and Gundogan because I try to put some City players in as well because I think they'll probably progress. So Madrid don't have Ramos, and then obviously the front three. I went with Lewandowski as captain because he's been doing well so far, and I think he's going to keep doing well. Of course, Messi, and I've actually gone for Muller up front because he's been doing well as well, getting lots of assists. So I think it might continue.
And I think I forgot to mention one thing to everyone who's watching and everyone who will be part of that tournament. I forgot to mention one thing that yes, John, you have a great team, but I forgot to mention one thing was that we may not get scored this game week now because of the fact that already some of the teams have
Yeah,
gotten some
right.
points and some of the matches have taken place. So I have right now put up a team based on the current scenario. I just want to see what kind of points I would have scored. But eventually, once this is done, once this game week is done, there will be changes that I'll be making as well because I'll have to make changes. People will be eliminated. And what John has
Exactly.
done here, John has actually made a team which will be eligible for the next round. So he
Yes.
has taken the PSG players, he's taken the City players, but it could happen that these
City go
City
out,
guys,
yeah.
yeah, they could be eliminated or they may still be in the competition. Same goes with Barca. Messi could be going home and he'll be having that mic in his hand and saying that we'll be bringing the Champions League title and the league title back next season. And again, Bayern, Atletico are through. Bayern, anything
Yes.
good can happen. So let's wait and watch what happens with respect to that as well. So for now, as I said, he has made a team, but can you just show your substitutes?
Yeah. So Neto, which who won't play obviously because Ter Stegen plays for them because I thought I would probably don't have enough to get a good keeper on the bench. Felipe and Vitola, which are already through, and Thiago, which is basically through as well.
Block City was guide is saying add Bruno Fernandes or Sancho. The thing is, with respect to Bruno Fernandes, he's playing in the Europa League. This is for the Champions League one, so he's not there. Second thing, with respect to Sancho, Dortmund has already been eliminated from the Champions League, and he's probably, even if he was in the Champions League, he would have probably been at United with the way that things seem at present. So that is about that. But yes, there are a lot of things that can happen still. And yes, talking about again John's team, yes, he did share the team, and so he has made that team according to next round. So Simpy, based on your, let's do a quick prediction of the Champions League fixtures coming up. So what do you guys think? Who will go through to the next round? Manchester City or Real Madrid? Let's start with Simpy.
So it's what, 3-0, isn't it? Man City.
2-1.
No,
2-1.
2-1.
God.
And the next game is at the Etihad.
You know what? I actually think Real Madrid could turn this around. You know, they've been on great form, especially Courtois as well. They've hardly conceded any goals and they've been scoring for fun. Man City
One more
now
thing.
have got
An
Oh,
update
sorry, yeah.
just before you make that prediction. Sergio Ramos is suspended for the game.
Yeah.
they've still got
correct.
Varane and Mitolo, haven't they? I think his name is Mitolo, the Brazilian. So they've still got a great defense. Obviously, not got Aguero. I know Man City are firing on all fronts, but their defense as well is very shaky. You don't know who they're going to play. Is it going to be Garcia? Is it going to be Otamendi, Stones, players like that?
I don't think they're going to play Otamendi or Stones in this game. I think
they're on the way out, aren't they?
Not just that, I think Pep thinks Garcia is more reliable, even though he's young. He's not.
Yeah.
He doesn't make those errors in how these guys make.
It's probably going to be Garcia and Otamendi, isn't it? Not Otamendi, Laporte. Sorry, Garcia and Laporte.
Yeah.
They're probably the best two centre backs they've got at the moment. And then obviously Ake's coming in, but
and
play.
one more funny thing is, imagine if Angelino was at Manchester City this season. I think these guys could have actually challenged for the league title as well. He's playing superb for Leipzig, and I don't know why they let him out on loan. And he didn't play Zinchenko properly. He didn't play Mendy properly. I have no idea what Pep has done there.
The ball fraud. He's at it again.
Yeah, so I have no idea why he let him go. And so Leipzig went through, but now they have lost Werner. So that is another thing that is happening. But yes, so coming to John on that note, do you think it will be City or it will be Real Madrid?
I think it's going to be Real Madrid. I think they're going to turn it around. The scoreline is a little difficult because with City, I mean, besides against Arsenal, they've really been scoring a lot of goals. So if Madrid are open in any way, they'll probably concede a couple. But I mean, this could be a game of basketball in a sense, in a way. But I think maybe 3-1 Madrid to Madrid, maybe 3-2 to Madrid.
And you know what would be funny? What would be funny if Gareth Bale came out of his golf retirement and actually scored a couple of goals and put them through.
That'd be hilarious, yeah.
Okay, let me ask Simpy a fun question.
Okay.
And the question is, who's worse, Ozil for Arsenal or Bale for Real Madrid?
Got to be Ozil.
Yeah, I was going to say Ozil for Arsenal because what Bale's done for Real Madrid, even when he's been this guy who doesn't care, when he comes on the pitch, he's scoring, assisting. Obviously, he's won the Champions League 3 times. And he's been heavily involved with all of them games. League position, league and everything's been good. It's just this ever since Zidane's come in, kind of after a while, it started to go downhill for him. But I think he's doing what Ozil's doing here. He's happy to sit on the bench, happy to sit at home. He's still getting paid. He's not going anywhere. So you might as well just do it. And yeah, you got to say definitely Ozil.
Poppins.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think John agrees with Simpy as well on this one.
Yeah, I mean, like, I hate when people use the excuse to hide Ozil behind if you don't know what Ozil does, you don't understand football. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can see with my eyes when Bale runs the whole pitch to score, and Ozil just does like a little pass, and then Arsenal still don't do anything. So, like, you know, he still has some culpability for Arsenal going anywhere. He doesn't just get to hide because he does a pass and gets an assist every now and again. But yeah.
When was the last time that happened?
The last assist, I don't know. You have to look far back, I think, Nitesh.
Well, I don't think it was even in this year, was it? Simpy, Ozil getting an assist this year?
I think he's done one this year. Yeah, I think he's done a couple this year. One, yeah. In the league. I don't know about Europa and Cups. I don't even think he's played. I can't even remember when the last time he played now. It's like a ghost figure just hiding.
He's won more tournaments in Fortnite than he's got assists.
Yeah, exactly. He's got more kills in Fortnite than minutes on the pitch. No, than seconds on the pitch. So damn.
Anyways, coming on to the next question. Question number 2. Juventus or Lyon?
So that is First leg was 1-1, wasn't it? Was it 1-1?
No, it was 1-0
Oh,
to
1
Lyon.
Yeah, Leon won. Yeah.
I think
Juventus will turn it around.
Yeah, Juve at home. I know there's probably no fans, but I think Juve have got all the firepower as well. I think you're right there, John. I think they're going to turn it around. I think Lyon could have the chance to score as well, so obviously the away goals would help. But you have to go. Juventus are going to be the favourites anyway, but you have to go for Juventus. I think same as John. I think Juve will turn it around.
If Juve manage to muck this up, Sarri is like the worst manager. If he only manages to scrape the league with Juventus and then somehow goes out to Lyon, that would be hilarious.
And don't worry, Miss Molina. You can make a scam video on your channel, and I'll reply to it later on.
Scam video. Nitesh exposed.
You can promote me. And when Simpy said Nitish exposed, he meant with all the clothes on and not in that sense.
Yeah, not that way.
And big up, Miss Molina. Thank you so much. And yes, legends, look at all of you like a boutique sari. I don't know. I think her favorite word after maybe Mustafi is sari.
Yeah. I'm not the manager either.
Nope, not the manager. That manager isn't my favorite as well. I don't like him. I think he's kind of a fraud.
I agree.
He was lucky to win the Europa League, but I'm not denying that he wasn't good at Napoli. But since then, nope, not my pick. Antonio Conte any day of the week. Anyway, so quickly before we get on with things, so what was your prediction for City versus Real Madrid? Scoreline prediction? Simpy, scoreline?
Real Madrid win. 2-1.
And Melina saying City versus Real Madrid, 3-1 Madrid. And
Yeah, she's
Simpy
gonna win
said
Madrid
2-1
as well.
to Madrid. Yeah, and John, what is?
But if it's 2-1 to Madrid, doesn't that mean it goes to extra time?
It does.
The away goals.
So yeah, no, but didn't City score 2 away goals as well?
Yes, it's
So
going to extra time.
that means you haven't really picked your winner. Then you just said 2-1.
Well, 2-1. Fine then, 2-1 extra time. 2-1 up to extra time, and then Bale off the bench in the 119th minute scores the winner, and then runs to Zidane and like shushes him.
Runs to Zidane and does like the goal.
Yeah, knee slides to him.
Yeah, for me, I think I said 3-1 or 3-2. But I'll go 3-2, which I think that would mean they go through, right, on away goals. I think.
Yes, away goals. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see Bale do a golf club celebration. That would be something nice.
Exactly. Well,
Probably,
but Nitesh, I'd love to see like Real Madrid win with a VAR goal again, like just to piss City off.
No, you know what the best thing would be? Bale doing a golf club celebration and Haaland coming out and pissed off because he was thrown out of the club. If you remember that video, you know who I am. But going on to the next game, we were talking about Juventus versus Lyon. Simpy, what is your prediction for that game?
3-1 to Juventus.
Okay, 3-1 to Juventus.
Yeah.
Okay, and John?
I'm going to say 3-0.
Okay, and what I would like to add from my end is I think City is going to eliminate Real Madrid, and Kevin De Bruyne will score a goal, and he will do a celebration which will be like, "Where the fuck is my Ballon d'Or?" And the other celebration that he can probably do is, "You better be watching. I deserve that PFA Player of the Year." And those two celebrations will be coming from Kevin De Bruyne, and the other one with respect to Juventus versus Lyon, I think it will end 1-0 after 90 minutes. That is, Ronaldo will score one goal, and after that, probably Sarri will end up eating a packet of cigarette or two in extra time. And at the end, yes, as Simpy was saying, it will probably go to penalties, and Leon will mess it up, and Juventus go through. And so that is my prediction with respect to Leon versus Juventus. Now, coming on to the next game that we have is a tricky one: Barcelona versus Napoli. Finished 1-1 on aggregate. This fixture will be at the Camp Nou. So, what do you think about your prediction? Who do you think will win in this one? Let's start off with Simpy again. Simpy, who do you think will win this one?
I think it's got to be Barca. I know Barca have been very shaky this season as well, and some of the signings they've made and the players they've let go just doesn't make any sense. But I think Napoli, from what I saw on that UCL fantasy, is Koulibaly's out, and obviously he's going to be a big miss for Napoli. I think he was actually out on the last game, but I can't see anything more than a Barcelona win. Whether or not they'll keep a clean sheet is another thing, because again, they've looked very suspect. But I'd go with a Barca win, and I'd probably go with a
Okay.
3-1 Barca win. Yeah.
3-1 Barca. Okay, so that would send them through. And John, what is your prediction?
Yeah, I think Barca will go through as well. I think it's going to be Barcelona have been terrible. I think a lot of their home games, they've all been victories laid on by 1 goal, and then they've got the draws as well. So for me, this is either going to be a really cagey 2-1 win, or it's going to be a 1-1 go all the way to penalties, and then they get through that way. But I'm going to go for a 2-1 Barca win, I'd say.
Okay, and I get the feeling that Gattuso will have some tricks up his sleeve, and I think Napoli will do another 1-1 and possibly take it to extra time, where Barca may probably score the winning goal and go through. And Miss Molina is saying Napoli has not been as good with Koulibaly out. They don't have many chances. Barca 3-1. I think Barca, the problem is they have been very inconsistent. That is why I'm saying it may start off with a 1-1, but then in extra time, Barca may win it. Messi may score the winning goal.
Yeah.
And I think the other first scorer may be Luis Suarez. He may get 1 goal because I think he was injured when Barca played this draw.
Yes. Yeah.
So Suarez first goal and Messi winner. So that is my prediction there. Coming on to the next game. Yeah, sorry, John, go ahead.
I was going to say Griezmann's been awful as well, hasn't he? He's been terrible, and I think is Suarez taking his place now? Is he on the bench again? So that's what's I haven't been watching a lot of Barca, but I assume he's on the bench now.
And one more thing is I think Griezmann did score an important game, and he did score an important goal. I think previously in one of the games I was looking at. I think he scored in the first leg against Napoli, if I remember.
Oh, really?
Yes, I think against Napoli, he scored the first goal. I was asking that question in my quiz. 1-1. Wait, I need to just check 1 second. Let me just check it. I don't remember it. I think it was Griezmann who scored the goal there.
Let's see if I can load it up.
Because Suarez was injured at that point of time. So Griezmann was playing up front, and he scored the goal.
Oh yeah, Mertens scored first as well.
Yeah, so Griezmann scored. So, but I think this time it will be Suarez who may start, and Griezmann may be used as an impact sub, and that is why I said I think he will start off, and Suarez will start off, and he can probably score a goal first. And Melina is asking, where is Sankalp? I don't have any idea. I have put the message in the group, but I have no idea after that. Anyways, moving on to the next question, the next game. It is our favorite game of all, Bayern versus Chelsea. So the first leg 3-0 to Bayern, and this match is at the Allianz Arena. Do you guys think who will win this game, and what will be the scoreline? Starting off with Simpy.
I hope Bayern absolutely ruin them. Obviously now Willian's not going to play because he's out of contract. Pulisic isn't going to play because he's had that big injury against us. Kante's out injured and looks like he's going to be sold. Their defense and goalkeeper situation is pretty much just only slightly better than ours. Aspilicueta's out as well, like you said earlier on. So that's another big miss for them. The captain, And the guy's he's played pretty much. Yeah, he has played every single game. Going forward, they've got Giroud, Tammy. It's definitely going to be a Bayern win. 3-0 in the first leg. I'm going to go for a 4-0. No, 4-0 is too much. Actually. I'm going to go for a 4-1. A 4-1. Just because Bayern have had a bit of a longer break than Chelsea, and Chelsea have been always playing, so they're kind of up for it, I think.
Yep, and as I was saying, one thing I think, but the problem with Chelsea is there are a lot of injuries.
Mm-hmm.
They have a lot of injuries, so that is the main concern. And you said 4-0 for Bayern. What do you think, John, about the same game? And what will be the overall score? And you know, one thing, before you go into that, one thing, if Chelsea end up losing the match 4-0, so they will have lost 7-0 on aggregate. It will be damn funny. All those Arsenal trolls from all those years, Chelsea is going to regret it. But yes, now coming on to John, what do you think will be the prediction and the scoreline for this one?
Yeah, I think you know, it's a difficult one to call. I know Bayern are going to win. It's the score is a difficult thing to call, because you think that Chelsea will show up and try and restrict the scoreline as much as possible. Whether they can do it or not is another question, and the defense is terrible. So I think they'll try, but I think they'll still get beat. I'm going to say 2-0 to Bayern.
Okay, 2. I think Marcos Alonso will start the game and score a hat-trick, and they will take it to penalties.
That's the biggest joke I've ever heard.
but yeah, jokes apart, I think it will be a 2-1 win for Chelsea. I think they will beat Bayern, but they will still get knocked out. And if there is only one condition to that scoreline: if N'Golo Kante plays, then otherwise no.
Yeah, I don't think he will. I think he's going.
No, I don't think that is the concern right now. The main concern right now is his injury.
Yeah.
Where's this Kante going thing from? I haven't heard anything about this.
I've seen it all the time. Every time I see something about Chelsea, and all the talk this season is he's going. He's not in Lampard's plans anymore.
I don't think so. I don't think Kante will be going anywhere. That's just transfer talk because of the fact that the club and Lampard has said that he's not leaving. And the other thing is, why will he be leaving? If someone has to leave that club, it probably has to be Jorginho.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, he's the one that I would think would leave. Yeah,
Jorginho, no pace.
No pace. He's the Granit Xhaka of their team.
He does remind me of Granit Xhaka, actually. Yeah,
Xhaka's a lot quicker than him. Have you seen that video of Jorginho running? And the referee overtakes him while he's running.
Never thought I'd hear someone argue for Xhaka's pace. I think I'm gonna die here.
He's faster than honestly, Jorginho's the slowest player I've ever seen in my life.
See, that is the thing.
Lord Xhaka, he's the way Arsenal talking again.
Remember that Pirlo one earlier? Pirlo.
Yeah, Pirlo and his Twilight will be faster than maybe Xhaka and Jorginho. We should have a race. We should have a race competition. We should I'll probably tweet it out today that Xhaka and Jorginho should have a running race, and let's see who wins. That will be fun, but yes, yeah.
Winner has to sign a new contract.
We may regret it. That. Are you trying to make Xhaka extend his contract with Arsenal? Simpy, I know you may include Ozil in that race as well because you want Ozil to stay.
No, not anymore.
You know, I think Xhaka and Jorginho are so slow that if they you know when they fell like the pool with custard, right? And you have to walk over it. I think they'd only take one step before they sink in because they're that slow.
Xhaka and Jorginho are more slower than I am on Fortnite.
Yeah, that was hilarious trying to navigate Nitesh while he's looking in all the different directions.
Yeah, he got lost in the storm when I was playing with him yesterday. Yeah. Like, Nitesh, where are you?
It happened to him again. I'm like, Nitesh, be careful for the storm. And he's like, I see the storm next to me. And then it's like, next thing you know, he's engulfed in it and can't get out.
Yeah, the thing was with respect to that Fortnite thing, I didn't even know there was such a storm kind of thing. I didn't know anything about it yesterday. But today I was running like Theo Walcott. And eventually I had no end product. By the time I ate the fish, I was dead. but but anyways, so let's keep the
Yeah.
Fortnite things over the stream, and the next, these are the 4 games that are remaining. But I will quickly just ask you, I won't ask you for a prediction right now, but what do you think about 2 more games that are already decided for the quarterfinal stage? Do you think it will be Atlanta or PSG? Which team do you think will go through based on the form that they have seen this season? They've shown this season. Just a name. Simply, do you think Atlanta can beat PSG or PSG will beat them?
I think PSG will win, but Atalanta will have a chance.
Okay, and John, what do you think about the same?
Yeah, I think PSG are favourites, but I wouldn't be surprised for an Atalanta result because PSG can bottle it at any stage of this competition.
Ask
Like,
Barca.
yeah,
Ask Unai Emery.
that's good. That's good as many.
But can you tell me what is Roblox? It's
Oh,
a
it's
game.
it's another game on mobile. It
Is
works
it,
a lot better. It's not as laggy as Fortnite on your mobile. It's good.
it reminds me of it's like Minecraft and Fortnite put together, right?
Yeah, it's similar style. Yeah, it's good.
But I'm in India. If I would play, I would play PUBG probably. There is a lot of craze for PUBG. So,
I like PUBG. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
me
the thing
too.
with PUBG is the market in India has gone crazy. People are going a lot into esports, writing content as well. I think we will start that content part as well for Beyond the Post. Let's see soon. There is a guy who writes esports content as well.
I
So
want to do it. I want to do it, Nitesh. The problem with these games is you need like a crazy computer and internet connection because those things like they just suck up the CPU of your computer. Like you go to 100% so easily if you don't have a good computer to play it.
yeah, that is why probably I didn't try to take the risk with Fortnite
Yeah.
on my laptop, because of the fact is that it is also a work laptop. My brother has two. He has a work one different, he has a play one different, so he can, it doesn't mess up. Even if your gaming laptop is fucked up, doesn't matter because your work doesn't stop. But if I do that with this one, I already have two laptops which are one I think got a virus. So it's there. It has a 4 GB graphic card, but can't use it because it has a virus, and probably will get it repaired after the pandemic. And I'm thinking, as I saw that Apollo had put up an article that the PS5 may be delayed now, that it will not come out anytime soon.
Wow. No
So,
way.
yeah, I think because a lot of people may not order because of that. And Melina is saying, well, Nitish has a brother. There are two of them, and the more the merrier. He watches Dota videos a lot and follows people who do Dota stuff because he plays Dota 2. I have stopped Dota 2. I didn't play it that much. I stopped after Dota 1. I was more into Dota 1 because of the same reason again. Anyways, the other game with one thing about the game with respect to PSG and Atlanta. I said that one thing, that PSG has that class difference that may actually push them beyond the line and get them into the semi-finals of the competition. So that is why I just gave them the edge there.
Oh,
But I think,
isn't Mbappe injured as well, right?
Yeah, he's
yep,
out.
he's gone. He's gone. He's not playing. He's out for a few months. Luckily, the Euros have been postponed. Otherwise, he could have been injured for the Euros as well.
Mm.
Yeah,
So,
I saw some rumors that it wasn't as
yeah.
bad and he's going to be back for the second. He was going to be back for like the next tie if they get through, but I don't know if that ever got confirmed or not.
The next tie would be the finals, but for them, right? No, the semi-finals probably could.
Semi-finals, yeah.
But I had read initially that he was out for at least 3 to 4 months. That was the message that was coming through. And the problem is that with these games now, they will all be closely congested.
Yeah.
And because of that, I don't think he may be ready for the final if they make it to the final. Maybe.
Yeah, they don't have Cavani as well because he's out of contract, isn't he? So
I
don't know
think
who they're gonna use.
I think they will be happier that they don't have Cavani right now because he's become old now. So they have Icardi, they have Neymar, they got so many young players, they got so many talents in their squad. They got Di Maria up front as well, who's looking fairly good. So the only major problem I think PSG will actually face is lack of football, because the league ended so early. They don't have anything to do. I think they played a friendly recently, if I
Yeah,
remember
they're
right.
playing right now.
Yeah, okay, they're playing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that is the only actual football that they're actually getting. So I think that could be a problem for them. The other game now, Leipzig versus Atletico Madrid. Simpy, who do you think will win? No prediction, just the winner. No Werner. Meanwhile, Melina is saying, Jonathan, I thought we were going to do a beauty talk on Simpy's life.
I don't even wanna
Simpy
know.
will have to then. Simpy will have to start saying from next time onwards that my FPL show sponsored by Botox or something like
Sponsored
that.
by Botox.
And Football Daily Talk is here. Hi, man. How are you doing? I forgot his name. Is it
Charlie?
Is it Liam? No, it's Charlie. Okay, sorry.
No, Liam is Liam Top Football, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I know that, but there are 3 or 4 Liams.
know,
I
right?
don't even remember. Yeah, so I when I don't remember a name, the first name that I remember is everyone is a Liam.
Yeah.
So that is why. Big up, Charlie. Thank you so much for tuning in. And Miss Melina saying, big up everyone on the panels. You lads have never failed to put a smile on your face. So probably we'll have to get a Joker mask now. Why so serious? And get a knife as well for the next show. Let's put a smile on that face. And big up, Charlie. Melina is also saying big up. And yes, so Simpy, we were talking about the game, Atletico or Leipzig.
I really don't know. Because the thing is, Leipzig are really good, like in every position apart from going forward. Now they've lost Timo Werner. Atletico Madrid good defensively, but going forward, they always do a 1-0 win or a 0-0 game or a 2-0 win, and they've been very shaky as well. Did they qualify for Europa League? I don't think they did. No, did they qualify for Europa League? Or they're on the verge of not qualifying, I think, before the restart. I think they did qualify. Let me check.
Yeah,
Leipzig finished 3rd, I think.
No, you're talking about Atletico.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Atletico finished 3rd.
They finished.
Oh, they
finished
did,
3rd.
yeah. I think they were like
Yes.
7th or something before a ball was kicked. So they almost didn't finish in it. Or am I thinking of Valencia or something?
You're thinking of Valencia, who finished on 53 points.
Yeah, they didn't.
On
Yeah.
9 plays.
But yeah, God. Probably.
And it's a tough battle too, because it's 3rd versus 3rd. The 3rd of the Bundesliga versus the 3rd of the La Liga. Now, if you consider one thing, I'll give you one thing. Yeah, obviously Werner is not there, but if I'll just give my prediction based on the quality and the standard of the Bundesliga versus the La Liga. I think the La Liga one should win. Yep.
That's my. I'm going for Atletico. Probably just to scrape it like a boring 2-1, like over the whole tie or something, and yeah.
And Simpy, there's a comment for you. I was trying to make you Harry Potter, but she's trying to make you Draco Malfoy. I remember this guy. He made his appearance on The Flash. I forgot his name. His name is Draco Malfoy.
Is it like Tom something?
Tom Cavanagh. No, not Tom Cavanagh. That is another guy. That is the Reverse Flash. His name is something else. I forgot. His name is also Tom, I think.
Let me have a look.
Wait.
Tom.
Let's see.
Harry P. Tom. No, not Tom Riddle. What the hell?
No, it's Tom Felton. Tom Felton.
Tom Felton. Ah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and Tom Cavanagh is the guy who's the Reverse Flash, I guess.
I don't know. It's Simpy's glasses just make you think Harry Potter straight.
No, what I'm trying to say is Simpy will probably come on the show next time with a huge scar on his forehead and trying to say, no, I'm not Malfoy. But yes, that was hilarious, and everyone is having a laugh about it. And yes, now I think Miss Melina will. Okay, and Miss Melina is saying Draco Malfoy is very handsome, and so is Simpy. Okay, so yeah, Draco Malfoy, he looked good at that point of time, but if you saw him in The Flash, I think he's been doing too many parties, and I don't know. Tom Felton, you should see. He was like, if you remember the kid from Home Alone, I forgot his name as well.
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah. When he came into adulthood, drugs took all of his.
I remember seeing a thing, and he's like, he looks nothing like what he used to look like, right?
Yeah. But so Tom Felton is not that bad in that bad a shape. But if you Google his images, let's do one thing, John. If you can quickly Google his images from The Flash, he is trending towards that. Maybe too much partying. Maybe I don't know what exactly. Maybe too much alcohol or smoking, or I don't know exactly what. But he was trending into that. And when I saw him for the first time on the Flash, I was like, what happened to this guy? He's trending towards that the Home Alone kid. I keep forgetting. I remembered his name before. He was there.
Macaulay.
Oh yeah, I think I can share a screen.
Yeah, do share that, and so that we can just have a bit of fun as well with respect to. So if you see him, his hair looked totally like gone, because before, when he was Draco Malfoy, if you put this image on, the one in the suit, if you can see that on the bottom left, the one in the suit and the tie.
This one here, yeah.
Yeah, okay, this one also, if you look, he has perfect hair and it's like totally well groomed. But if you put the latest ones from the Flash on the right hand side, on that, in that row, yeah, this one, yeah,
Which one?
the one on the right, just on the right of that, on the right side of that, yeah, this one, yeah. So this is more like the Flash, and if you go to the image above it, yeah, so when you saw him a bit, I think still he's looking a bit better in these pictures. When he first came on the show, he probably seemed like he was drunk, or he was directly on shoot from a party or something like that. So I'm not judging him, but what I'm trying to say is, at that point, he was just looking like something had happened to him. And Miss Melina's asking, John, where is the dog? Where is your dog?
He's not bothering me now, so I'm happy. Unlike earlier in the street.
Yeah, and Simpy can take over. Simpy will be the master of the dark arts. Probably Simpy will have to push his nose inside and become Lord Voldemort with all the hair gone. But we know who Lord Voldemort is. For our YouTubers who have been with us for quite some time, they know who our version of Lord Voldemort is. So Simpy, if you remember, we have a name for that. Simpy is not trying to react to it because he's loyal to the master. Okay, and yes, so I hope these games are exciting. Any prediction do you think for today's the Inter Milan match? Do you think Inter will be easily going through? This will be probably the last game we talk about, and probably we'll wrap it up around the hour mark. Inter is playing Getafe, and this is the round of 16. But one thing I'm trying to see, I don't think that they have played any. They haven't played the first leg. Why does it not show me the results of the first leg?
They've not played the first leg because remember, I think all Europa League games were finished, weren't they?
Oh, at that point of time, the games were cancelled. I think so. This is the first match, and it is at Inter's home. So it's Inter versus Getafe. So do you think Inter will win, or do you think Getafe has a chance? I'll go with you, Simpy, first.
Let me just have a look at their league position. I'm going to go with Inter. I'm probably going to go with Inter, but I just want to have a look at how Getafe did before the break, before the league ended.
I think Getafe made Europa again, 8th, just above.
Oh yeah, they missed out. Yeah.
Thou shall not be named.
Actually, I think it was a French team that I was thinking about that didn't make the Europa League or the Champions League. But yeah, I'm going to go with Inter win. I think Conte will set them up right, and they should win.
Okay, and John, do you think that Inter will win, or it could be a draw, or Getafe win?
I think Inter will probably just edge it. Yeah, I think like a 2-1 win or something. But yeah, I'm leaning Inter. Yeah.
Okay, so that's it. We will not go into too much into the games because this is the first leg for them as well.
Nitesh, did you just some news just came out? I don't know if you saw it that Arsenal sacked that scout that they had, Francis Cagigao, a Brazilian scout, I think.
Why did they sack him?
Yeah, I have not read it. There's a lot of articles just came out about it, but I haven't read any of them yet. But they said Arsenal staff left shocked as they axed talent spotter. But apparently he was big on finding Martinelli, but I have no idea why they've sacked him. But from what I've read in the titles here, it says cut costs.
Yeah, because all of our scouts are on leave at the moment, aren't they? Because pretty much
19 of our scouts were already let go of, I think.
Yeah,
So,
but isn't there this like 55 new small staff have been like
Yeah,
let
but I think
go?
they're just like random staff within the club.
come on, man. The first person I would sack is probably who scouted Zaka. Why would you let go of the scout that actually scouted Martinelli? Get
I
rid
know,
of the
right?
guy who scouted Ozil. Get rid of the guy who scouted Mustafi. But it is what it is.
Oh, well,
And
apparently he might have scouted Xhaka because he's been there for 2 decades. So
Damn.
so maybe it's time to take revenge. Revenge.
he's like, he got lucky with Martinelli. They sing right through it.
No, probably he scouted Pepe as well. Maybe could be that the case, or maybe he scouted some of the other players that are not doing well. I'm just we are just speculating. I think he's gone just
Yeah,
because of the money, and
I think
at least
so.
he gave us a gem before he left. So that's about that. And yeah, a big shout out to the Lord Voldemort of our YouTube channels. I've seen him carrying a mic around now, and it's kind of funny. But yes, let's not get into that. And before we wrap up the video, Simpy, any more videos that you have planned for the upcoming week or the upcoming month?
Yeah, I'll probably be doing some Fortnite streams and FIFA streams, probably maybe one later tonight and probably tomorrow. And also on Friday, doing a 24-hour stream starting at 8 p.m. on Friday. And I've got, Nitesh is coming on Friday and Saturday, and John's coming on Saturday. So it should be good. So yeah, head over to this channel here, Simpy141, and get involved. But yeah, big up everyone. Thanks for joining.
And before I go to John, Melina intentionally put in a question in the chat. How do you guys feel about the Willian signing? And so Simpy, I am happy. John knows it. You know it. Everyone is tagging me around. Sankalp knows it. What do you think? Willian good or bad? Pass or fail?
I think it's good, but I just don't want a 3-year deal. I want a 1 or 2-year deal. But for what I've seen today, it's going to be a 3-year deal with an option for a 4th.
I think Arsenal didn't have a choice there, because the only reason he wasn't staying at Chelsea is because they were giving him a 2-year deal. So I think a free contract, a free player, a free agent, they would take it, because they're not spending a single penny on him, on signing him at least, and his wages are also not that too high. Anyways, John, from a neutral's point of view, pass or fail the Willian signing?
I don't. I think it's a decent signing. I think I'll say a pass, but the 3-year thing is definitely an unfortunate thing. Like you said, you have to do it, but you'd like to think you could do it. You could do like a 2-year deal, like Chelsea were trying to do, but obviously he doesn't want that. So, but yeah, I mean, in my opinion, he's better than all your other backups. So.
Yeah,
And
and one more thing,
yeah,
he's
and he could, and in
yeah,
my opinion, if Pepe is having a bad game, which he has quite a lot,
yeah.
you can't be relying on Pepe all the time, unfortunately.
And I said this on the Arsenal page as well, and I'll say one more thing about this: that yes, we need backups. The other thing is Aubameyang is 31 as well, and Willian is 31 as well. So 3-year deal, 34, not a problem. Other thing is, even if he can give only 10 to 12 goals or 10 goals in a season, say he gives only 10 goals in a season, and he gives 5 assists in a season, with Aubameyang getting around 20 goals, Willian getting 10, if Lacazette stays, getting another 10, so we'll have 40 goals from 3 players. I think then we'll look a bit sorted. And Pepe can give an additional, maybe if he doesn't give 10, he can at least give 7 or 8. And maybe he can give the same number of assists. So I think there is a lot of, we need more goal contributors. We
Yeah,
don't have midfielders who contribute. Yeah.
exactly that. We've got the most expensive front 3 in the league.
Yeah.
And we've hardly scored any goals this season in the league compared to other teams.
You guys have a lot of midfielders you need to cash in on. You need to cash in on probably because Guendouzi looks like he's gone. Cash in on him. Cash in on Torreira because I don't think he's good enough. We're seeing that this season. Like even after the injuries, he's not come good. He's not come back good enough. Who else? I mean, there's just players that are injured. When they come back, you should sell them. I mean, let's not talk about your defense. Like sell 95% of them.
Yeah, probably get rid of Socrates, get rid of Kolasinac
Yeah.
maybe as well. So all these guys
Chambers,
will probably go. I don't think Chambers will go unless Fulham pays 40 odd million for him, because they're back in the Premier League. and they may want their
They're
player
not
of the
gonna
season.
pay they're not gonna pay 40 million for him. You mad?
Yeah,
man.
he's not going anywhere.
No, they could actually pay 40 million for him. Come on, John, seriously.
They're not paying 40 million for him. They'd rather get a championship player than pay 40 million for Chambers.
If we can get 40 million out of Everton for Iwobi, I think we can get that money for Chambers.
Yeah,
He's
but
been-
it's in like wingers and attackers always go for more than they're supposed to. Like a defender, like you don't really see like a crazy jump up in price for a defender.
No, I think Chambers' value right now would be, let's see what his value is right now. It must be around 25 to 30 million already.
So you're saying that you want the same amount for Chambers, right? That Man City are currently paying for Ake. Are you mad?
The thing with Ake is he is in a team that has been relegated, and we are in a team that recently won the FA Cup, and we are a much bigger team than Bournemouth. That is one more thing. And the other thing is,
you're in a team. You were in a well. They were relegated, but you were a team in relegation form, and he's been gone all season. So.
So I'm just taking a look at his current price. What is his current price? He's tagged at, I think he must be tagged around 20 million.
I would say you'd be lucky for 20 to 30 million. That would be
yeah, so I'd probably put him in that bracket as well.
Yeah, because everyone's going for everything. I think someone said that Brentford are looking for 50 million for Ben Rama and
Watkins.
Mm-hmm. And I said, I hope that's together, which I think it is.
They're looking
together.
for 50 million each or 50 million?
No, I think it's together. Nitesh, but
are they looking for 50?
They're both good players.
Okay, I'm just trying to find Calum Chambers' market value.
Would you guys do that though? Like Ben Rama on 25 million?
25 million? Yes, why not? Why not?
That's what they're saying, yeah.
He's linked with Chelsea and Arsenal.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he's got 17 goals. That's 16 more than Ozil, or 17 more than Ozil.
You love Ozil.
Okay. There is this website which is showing his current value at 7.5 million. But I think if we can ask him to extend his contract, we can probably try to cash in on him. But I don't think then 40 million would not be a realistic target, but maybe around 20 to 25 million.
Yeah.
It's come down a lot. Half price from your original prediction.
It's actually
I think because his contract, I think his contract is about to. He may not have a long contract remaining. I think he has maybe a couple of years on his contract, so he may have to sign a new deal, and then possibly it can go up a bit. And when he was actually playing well, I think he got injured. Probably I was referring to his maybe price tag, which was around when he was Fulham's player of the season and he came back, and there were a lot of expectations of him. But now it's like 7.5 million, so it's not much.
Yeah, when you get an injury
and
like
with
that,
the pandemic,
you just lose you lose so much value like that.
Yeah, and if you have seen with the pandemic coming in, a lot of players who are not the first team players or the big names have lost their market value, but the big ones have retained it. Like if you see a lot of players, City signed the guy at the Torres, I think they paid around, how much did they pay? They paid around 30 or 40 million for him as well.
It's 24, wasn't it?
Was it 24? I don't exactly
They got him
remember.
at half price of his market value.
Yeah, but I think the club was initially expecting 40 million for him as well. I think that was the case. And Bayern got Sane as well at around 30 odd or 40 odd million. So 30 million something. I think that was the Sane price as well. So even though Sane was about to leave like in a season or two, and so Bayern also got him for a decent price. Otherwise, if he would have gone for free, he would have just left. So I think some of these the players who have made a reputation have retained their pricing, but injured players have really, their prices have dropped a bit.
Yeah. Like for us, we have Keita, who's definitely dropped in value. We bought him for 52. Yeah. He's probably worth in his 30 millions now because of the injuries.
And we have Dr. Greenwood in the chat with the mask. He's finally here. And yes, so that is what I was trying to say with respect to that before we were trying to wind it up. The last thing is, if Ake, maybe it wasn't a pandemic situation, Ake and Bournemouth wasn't relegated, Bournemouth would have tried to probably get 80 odd or 70 odd million for him. But because they got relegated and it's Bournemouth, they ended up selling him on 40 million. So yes, just as
Did you guys see that? Or wasn't it the other day that Eddie Howe stepped down, didn't he?
Yeah,
he
he's
was
gone.
sacked, right? He sacked.
No, I
And
think
John
he's.
Terry,
I thought he stepped down.
Yeah, it's probably sacked, but then they phrased it as step down,
Yeah.
maybe just to
yeah.
make sure it's not hounded out by the fans, like the board.
And they said that John Terry is the favorite to replace him at Bournemouth now.
John Terry.
Yeah.
He's but he's the cone merchant like Arteta. but
Villa,
no.
yeah, the Villa cone. They didn't win any.
Yeah,
There's no trophies won there. Is there?
No wonder Ake already left for City, knowing that John Terry could come in. He didn't. He wanted to protect his girlfriend, probably.
Jesus, John Terry's your manager. Be afraid.
And Melina is saying, Dr. Greenwood, Jesus Christ, what has the word?
Oh, Dr.
Doctor
Greenwood.
who? Doctor who?
Doctor what?
And yes, so John, can you give a shout out to your channel and tell everyone what other videos are you doing?
Yeah, so I'll be on my channel. Yeah, so I'm actually, yeah, I'm confused about even what, this is me having a big moment because yeah, it's the space Revenite and not the underscore Revenite because I believe that's what I have it on some of the other things that connected. But yeah, I will be doing gaming videos for the moment and gaming streams. Yeah, and hopefully I can get back on the football content soon. Probably when the season starts up again. Start doing previews and reviews and all that. And yeah, we'll be on Simpy's 24-hour streams, as he said before, so that'll be a lot of fun. And yeah, thanks for having me on, Nitesh. It's been a real fun show, to be honest. So thanks a lot.
Simpy is doing a 24-hour stream.
Yeah.
Did you just say it's 24 hours? No, it's not. Or
19.
Yeah. Well,
it's
you
24, but 19 for a reason.
Okay.
You said 24 hours, and you're like, I'm going to be taking a rest here. I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, no, yeah. So taking a 4-hour 10-minute break.
No, I thought it was like few hours on Friday and few hours on Saturday, but it's a continuous stream. I didn't remember. I didn't see the timing then properly.
Yeah, I'll show you on. I'll show you on Friday on the kickoff video, and you can see the schedule.
I was going to say,
Okay.
have you got a cool little schedule like?
Yeah.
window?
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, I've got it. So I'll go through that before the 8:30 show with Nitesh, Kevin, Sankalp, Sam, Daniel for an Arsenal show.
Yeah, as I said, I'll be joining in a bit late on that day on Saturday, but I'll be there on Sunday. No, sorry, on Friday, but I'll be there on Saturday. And yes, but I need to really check the time then. I think I missed something really if it is a 19-hour stream, because I thought, okay, there is a stream on Friday, there is a stream on Saturday, but then I really need to see the timing again. And Miss Melina saying only I can watch Simpy sleep. And she's saying, no, Sam, that is creepy law. And the initial comment was the stream will be watching Simpy sleep for 4 hours. Yeah, Simpy
Imagine if I
will
did that, it'd be so weird.
Simpy probably will fall in the stream and get healed. That is what the Fortnite thing said.
Fortnite playing the Tesh, Fortnite Pro.
No, I'm not a pro, but I think a lot of references from Fortnite will keep coming on as long as we guys keep playing. And I thank everyone who tuned in. We did talk about a lot of things. As I mentioned, I think we covered all the 3 points, which was Arsenal talk, the same old Arsenal question, the Europa League, and Poon. So thank you guys once again and for watching, and be home and be safe. And till next time, goodbye. And we won the FA Cup, and Voldemort is doing some funny videos.